Hello, everybody. Welcome to the program. And I farted and shat myself. No, I haven't really. But we know somebody who did. Oh, we know about that person. Oh, and they didn't even fart. They just shat themselves. Terrible. Anyway, welcome to the program and welcome to the show. And I haven't farted and shat myself. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But, I had a bit of difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? None of us getting any younger. Hmm. But I am getting handsomer, I have to say. Oh, yeah. Classic, movie star looks, Not sure which one of the Three Stooges I look like the most, but, maybe a bit of all three in one, if you can imagine such a hideous sight. Right, well, what we got then? What's in the agenda tonight? Nothing, really. Just like all the other shows, there's never anything in them. Not since Randy Munter died. Do you remember Randy Munter with his fake Patek, with the too small date aperture in the wrong place? Oh, and he used to maintain it was real, lying bastard. Anyway, at least there was a bit of honesty came out of him. Turns out he is dead, and he's still dead. We haven't seen him pop up again. We're watching out just in case he becomes zombified and starts walking the streets of Laval. In I think it's one of the regions of Quebec and Montreal. Like I can never go. I think it's Montreal. Yeah, horrible little slum town where all the really, really poor people live in tiny little houses. Oh, and it's a grubby town. Well, it was, until lately, and it's cleaned up a bit. There's no more piles of trash in the garden and old rusted old bangers parked outside. I mean, Diane's done a lot for his local community, Glad to see the back of him. Oh, what a terrible man. Terrible man. Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's not the first of the wristwatch community to die. Nick Kennelly died. Captain Nick of the SAS. He died. And Randy Munter died. And obviously death has touched some other members. But we're waiting for the big one. That's going to be big news announcements. Oh, there hasn't been a big story in the wristwatch world since somebody got their collection stolen. Yeah. Oh, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Right, not having you on top of me, a dog. As soon as I start doing a show, somebody pops up and it's like, oh, I'll just climb on top of you. Oh, bump. Yeah, anyway. I am snuggled and cuddled. Yeah, I've got a friend. I fancy a bit of pie. I'm not talking about the mathematical equation. I've got a beef and onion pie in the fridge. Got beef and onion pie, half a tin of mushy peas. Gonna get a tin of trapped potatoes and a sousson of gravy. Or if I haven't got a sousson, I'll probably do it in a cup and stir it up with a fork. But I love a bit of gravy on my pie and mash, and that's what I'm having, pie and mash. I don't even know if I'll mash them. I don't know if I've got a potato masher to hand. It's a bit untidy around Grobnob Towers. Yeah. I'll say Towers, Just a simple, It's basically a disused sewerage outlet on the banks of the Thames in the East End. That's where I sort of spend most of my time, I think I'm thinking of getting an extension put in, get a bit more space, for me evil projects, taking out the world and all that. That's the sort of thing I want to get involved in. I want one of those death ray satellites, but more likely that I'll get a massive washing up liquid bottle filled with fox piss. Apparently that smells even worse than the shit. Gravy. How good it Grobendog. Oh, it good. It mighty good. It the goodest. It's like it could get none gooder. Yeah. Oh, how goes it? It goes good. It goes the goodest, the goodliest. You know, there's maximum goodosity in the house. You know, a real high levels of gooditudity. Yeah, it's the goodest, the goodermost. Goodosity is just spewing forth from the very pores of the fucking walls. I couldn't be gooder. You know, I love abusing language. You know, I say abusing it, raping it. You know, voraciously from behind. You know, without a rubber johnny neither. You know, language could get the AIDS off me, and I couldn't care less. You know, as long as I don't get AIDS off the language. Yeah. Right, language fucker I am. Yeah. Hey, what you up to? Oh God, I hate it when dogs do that. What are you? They'll just jerk suddenly and go, oh, the ghost. Is there a ghost? Did you see a ghost? Yeah, well, I think we're doing that for the new year. Anyway, I just squelched out a few toots. Oh, thank you for sharing. Yeah, well, I was just about to, you've ruined my bombshell out. I'm thinking of taking up paranormal investigations, ghosts, UFOs, an honest politician, and the most challenging of all, a woman with intelligence. See if we can find one of them. Well, if there is a woman with intelligence, she won't let me shag her, so maybe it's a pointless task. They'll be too clever for me. Hello. Hello, my puppy dog. You're nice, you are. Anyway. Yes. BMX, yeah, that's coming along, but I need money to buy parts for it. But that's really only going to come into use probably spring of next year, but I want it ready. I'm thinking to get a spare BMX. I want to have a couple of BMXs on hand, one for off-road, one for on the road, and one for performing stunts, because I'm a right performing stunt, me. Oh, biggest stunt going. I'm the stunt most. But yeah, I was having a think about Andy Hunter passing away. Randy Munter, we used to call him. And, in some ways it was a bad thing. It was bad for me because it kind of, I didn't have a reason to exist. But in another way, it shut the fucker up. If you're dead, you can't bullshit. I'm surprised he didn't leave a final goodbye video explaining the fact that he was dying and saying, "Oh, I don't care, I'll see you later." But no, he just gradually faded away like the smell of an old fart. There's nothing like the smell of an old fart. I bet you've done some farts, and sometimes you'll be walking through the house and you go, "I remember that fart I did years ago," and you'll sniff the air pointlessly and think, "Oh, it's faded. That fart is no longer with us. It came, it spent this short time in our nostrils, causing us to vomit, making us feel quite bilious, and now it's gone." Oh, the lost farts of yesteryear. We haven't set our clocks back yet. You're going to do the fancy stunts with BMX. I'll crack my head open, you're brave. Well, I say stunts. Occasionally I might do a bunny hop, an endo, or I like some pegs on it and do some hops, I don't know. I might just hang it on the bedroom wall, as is the tradition. And when women come round, they'll say, "Oh, how impressive. He's got a children's bike nailed to the wall." And it's all right. I've got a diamond back in the GT. The other one I got is a Schwinn. but I'm stripping that for parts. But what I really would be interested in doing is custom spray painting the frames. I've been watching videos on how you do that. So, I might do a custom one, spray painted frame. I definitely want a black one. Black one, yellow one, and blue one. That'll do me. That'll do me. Or colour combinations, maybe. I mean, the classic used to be white with little bits of black and little bits of red and blue on it. The red, white, and blue of a big poo. But I've always liked a yellow one myself. Yellow with yellow Skyway wheels. Like Eddie Fiola back in the day. King of the skate parks. Yeah. I'll be the king of the skid marks, me. When I slap my brakes on just before the stunt and go, no, I'm not going. King of the skid marks, yes. Talking of skid marks, what's he up to? What's that fat wanker up to? That fat, useless wanker. Ugly bastard. Oh, and he smells and all. Oh, that fat, smelly, useless wanker bastard. Yeah. He's probably worrying about the cost of living. Oh, there's a cost of living crisis. Yeah. Well, if you see what Undertaker's charge, there's a cost of dying crisis as well, those bastards. Oh, fucking hell, the amount of money. All it is a wooden box. Dig an hole, dump it in, get the vicar out. Oh, what a shame, he's dead. Oh, he'll be back. He'll be back, though. God will bring us all. What the fuck? I don't want to come back out of that box, I tell you. I want to be left alone. Let the worms get through me in a few centuries. At their leisure. But these days, when you buy a grave, you only get it for 100 years. Yeah. Something wrong with that. I think I'm going to go to the bog and do a big piss. Yeah. Anyway, the best stunts to do are river jumps. You just set a ramp up by a nice deep part of the river, and you fly in by the absolute apex of your stunt, the highest point. You go, I'm a wank. Get someone to shoot it on video. Bit of VHS for Beadle's a bastard. Or you've been framed. Hello. Yeah, it's good. So that's a possibility. A bit of river jumping. It's been considered and embraced if the opportunity is there. You don't need to land the thing. The Indian wasting your money program. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a dog on top of me. How did you get on top of me? You sneaked your way in. You're insidious. You're like a silent, deadly fart. No one knows a thing. And then sudden, woof, you go boss-eyed. Yeah. All right. Come on. Oh. What are you up to, doggy? Get out of it. Get out. Oh, you're too big. You're too big to lie on top of me. Yeah, it was all right when you were a puppy, when you were a little puppy. But no. Come on. Give me a rest. Don't stare at me with your puppy dog eyes. Right, I've got to go. I'm off to have some bangers and mash. I say bangers and mash. Pie and mash. Pie and mash.